We jumped on our plane, rode in on our buses. Wayne hit him in the mouth.
Welcome back, Tennessee Fan Talk, where the orange runs deep and the takes run hotter than a Neal Night game. This week, Tennessee, Mississippi State lit up the scoreboard in a thriller. Could have been better, but it wasn't just the offense that stole the show. We're breaking down the Vols defense. We're going to talk about SEC scores that flipped the script. What's coming up next in conference? Buckle up, Vol Nation. Time to talk a little football.
Vols fans, the best fans in football. Rowdy, passionate, dedicated. And this is where Vol Nation comes to talk. Welcome to the hottest spot for all things Tennessee Vols. This is Tennessee Fan Talk, where the orange and white comes to life with a dash of humor, a sprinkle of wit, and a whole lot of Southern charm, bringing you the latest updates, breaking news, and some good old-fashioned laughs along the way. We're the water cooler chat you wish you were having at the office, minus the boring stats. Whether you bleed orange or you're just dipping your toes into the world of Tennessee sports, this is for everybody. It's loud, it's proud, it's Tennessee Fan Talk. And now your hosts, Bird and the Duke.
Hey, Tennessee fans, despite multiple turnovers and giving up almost 200 rushing yards, Vols found way to win through dynamic receiver play, clutch defensive scores, and some not quite exceptional quarterback play. I still, I think the Duke would agree with me here. I still think Aguilar does not own an interception that is his own. I agree. They've all been deflections.
And Hail Mary at the end of the second. End of the first half.
That
doesn't count either.
Yeah, nothing. The win positions Tennessee as a viable threat for the SEC, especially if they can maintain that pass rush consistency, clean up a few mistakes. You got the Bird, you got Duke, you got Tennessee Fan Talk. You've got a win on the road in the SEC in front of 60,000 cowbells.
Cow patties, is that what you said?
They are now.
Yeah, sure.
Now they're cow patties. Right.
Yeah, I wonder if, obviously they have, once, I guess when the ball's spotted or when the center gets over the ball, they have to stop shaking them. So I wonder if on the big screens it says, please stop shaking your bells.
I feel like they did a really good job of that. Now, I don't like that once the play is underway, they're allowed to redo it, allowed to get started again.
I don't care.
But
I think if I was the guys on the ones and twos, I would play shake that thing, miss. Shake that. That's what I would do if I was the guys on the ones and twos. Or shake like a Polaroid picture. Shake it. Shake
yeah, like a Polaroid picture.
I'm sure that has been done. It's probably not groundbreaking, but that's what I would do.
You have to like several things out of it. One, shouldn't have gone to overtime. The bogus offensive pass interference on Brazel, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
If you'd have told me the ref was Ray Charles, I would have believed you.
I mean, he absolutely did not. Both hands were on each other. There was no push. The kid fell.
That was more of a push off by Georgia on us 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
In the end zone in the fourth quarter.
This kid went to the Penny Hardaway class of flopping.
If you're going to, it's either that or LeBron James. It's either, I think he's the, is he the, or what is it? Is he the president of the school, LeBron James, of the Penny Hardaway School of Flopping?
The one thing that everyone has tape on, and Georgia kind of gave a little bit of tape to Mississippi State on this, was our inability to stop the run. 240 yards.
I mean, you could play devil's advocate. Is that just because the quarterback was afraid to throw it? Because I've always heard that our defensive backs stink, but they didn't even really try to pass it that much.
They didn't for a team that is this, that they're going to throw the long ball. They didn't.
I mean, our defensive line looks fantastic. Fantastic.
You have to give. I don't know exactly I think it was up to 18. Joseph's with 18 tackles, 5 sacks on Blake
I think
Shapen.
we lead the SEC in sacks.
That's a good, yeah.
Hit me with the Google, Bird.
I'll look this up. You keep going.
I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. Like I said, I don't care what it looks like. We won yesterday. You can say bibbity boppity boop all this crap. Oh, well, it was only Mississippi State. Well, I mean, Heupel, let's be honest, has a tendency to not to be able to travel. Yesterday,
100%.
kind of broke that spell.
Yeah.
Maybe that's going to help us against Alabama because for some reason they look like the best team in the nation now.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
I don't know if DeBoer, if they had a come to Jesus meeting with him, or if they started Spygate and they're working with Bill Belichick and watching people's practices. I mean, I'm just saying. They very well could. Not saying, but just saying.
So 41-34, your Vols winning it in overtime. One play. I love that. I love that it was one play for Tennessee to take that over. 471 yards total offense to 378. Passing yards was great. 335 yards. Fantastic.
I know Aguilar leads the SEC in passing yardage and touchdown passes. He might lead the nation in touchdown passes, but I know he leads the SEC.
What I had a problem with yesterday, third down efficiency, 36%, 5 for 14.
You get a couple false starts, that kills you.
I mean, you're looking like another Tennessee team that will not be mentioned.
Oh, that's your favorite team?
No. more on the pro level.
Oh. I mean, that's technically your favorite team too, probably.
No. Me and pro football don't happen.
I like them. I'm a ride or die Tennessee guy, minus the Grizzlies. They don't count because the NBA don't count.
Tennessee has 20 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Through, so that is leading.
The SEC or the nation?
That is leading the nation.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Thought
weird.
so.
It's weird. I'm drawn back a little bit because it shows Maryland, Oklahoma, and Tennessee tied for rank 1 because they have 16 through one less game.
Oh, so they take the averages of like 3.333 whatever.
Right. Yeah, so they're saying, but as far as total, Tennessee does lead by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona State has 19, but
okay,
yeah, we lead. If you were to look for that tackle for loss,
I think we also lead the nation in that as well. I don't know.
No.
We top 5?
No. Top 10.
Okay, maybe not. Okay,
Top 10.
That'll work.
Yeah, just really quickly looking at it. Kind of the same thing there, too. But just really quickly looking at that. Tennessee runs 71 plays, 6.6 yards per play. At least 2 for 2 on fourth down. Even though you should never be going for fourth down.
So what you're saying is you should never get to fourth down? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, correct.
I mean, hypothetically speaking,
if you're doing it all right, you shouldn't be getting to fourth down.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, ain't nobody Jesus out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect.
Joey Aguilar, 24 for 40. Just a little over 50% there.
Yeah.
Of course, 335 yards, 1 touchdown. The longest 39, which does not seem right, and sacked twice.
Mm. Yeah, I think the offensive line actually played pretty well yesterday.
I think they did fantastic. Yeah.
Especially with Sanders coming finally deciding to play. I don't want to say no. I don't know.
Getting to play, he was hyped up, too. Did you see that man smacking his head and jumping up and down? I mean, he was hyped up.
Good for him.
So hyped up. His second play, he jumps offside or false start.
Yeah, that's okay.
but fast. I mean, dude is fast. You see him draw back, swap over, and lay that kid out. I mean, he's fast.
Good. That's what we need. I mean, he was the best offensive tackle in the nation. So
I did not like old Fluff Bothwell, 23 carries for 134 yards. Between him and Booth, they
were fast, buddy. They were fast.
They could not stop those guys.
I wonder if that's his government name, though. Fluff, you think that's his government name? Very well could be.
They were a little better than us on third down efficiency, 8 for 19, 42%. But still, 1 for 2 on.
I don't want. I mean, this is. I don't know if this is where you're going with it. I don't want to talk bad, but Max Gilbert's a bum.
Oh, come on. He missed the 47, and he was just. I mean, it was off right.
I'm not talking bad. Oh yeah, he. I mean, that's the closest in the golf world. That's a toe hook.
Yeah,
that's what we call that.
Yeah.
It's not quite a shank. It's a toe hook, but no pun intended. No. And I don't like talking bad about these guys, but like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever the case may be, when you're getting paid, I expect results.
So, in the phases of football, looking at Tennessee, it is special teams that is holding them down because, good Lord, muff punt. I
thought that was Boo Carter for a second, but it wasn't.
I can't believe it was Staley. I cannot believe he did. I mean, right off the get-go, I was like, "Oh, God bless, here we go." That
reminded me of the good old days, if you know what I mean. When I saw that first muff punt, I'm like, this reminds me of the good old days.
You're like, "Where's Dooley? Where's he at?"
Yeah, where's the orange pants at?
Where's the britches?
Yeah.
I said, this is we go up there, absolutely destroy them on their opening drive, 3 and out, and then muff punt.
That's what, like I said, that's the good old days. But there's an iconic picture of Dooley in a wheelchair, and it happened at Mississippi State. That's where the photo comes from. Okay. They were rolling him in the wheelchair at Mississippi State. In his orange breeches.
Mm. You gotta love, we talked about a minute ago, tackles for loss. Tennessee, 11.
Our defense looked fast, I guess is the best way of putting it yesterday.
Yeah.
They tackled terrible.
Horrible.
They couldn't wrap a present up yesterday. That's how bad it looked.
You wasn't going to find them in the mall around Christmas offering present wrapping. No. But they looked fast. They did.
I mean, in the hockey world, they would say the boys were buzzing. That's in the hockey world.
They were buzzing.
And
maybe that was the downfield too fast, and so one swift move by the opposing team was able to get by him.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think they couldn't. They just couldn't wrap nobody up.
We hit a couple negatives there. Let's hit one positive. 6 penalties for 60 yards. Take away the OPI that shouldn't have been.
Nope.
Good penalties.
Just like every other job in the world, AI is coming for it, and I hope to God it's coming for the referees. They can put up 10 cameras on each side and have one guy to spot the ball, and it just calls in his ear holding.
It's got to go baseball first, and I know they're testing it in the minors, but
I think the strike challenge is in the bigs now, or it's coming next year.
I mean, it's got to. as many times as Yankees manager has been thrown out, Aaron Boone.
Brett Boone or Aaron Boone,
Aaron
whatever.
Boone.
Yeah, one of the Boone brothers. Yeah.
I mean, there has been some egregious strike calls. One just the other night against Aaron Judge. And it's just like, you got to be kidding me. You know, of course, he gets tossed. Because the minute you
that's the quickest way to get tossed in baseball.
Oh, no, it's happening. You
strike.
step out and start arguing a call, yeah, you're gone before you ever even make it there. Yeah, they've got that.
I mean, it's bad in the NFL. It's bad in college. I haven't been to a high school football game, but I would suspect it's bad there. Hell, it's probably bad in freaking flag football. For all I know, they're probably calling, pass interference. I don't know. Two-hand touch.
The play, absolute blindside smack from Tyree West. Good Lord.
I mean, you'd have to argue that's the play that turned the game around.
That is, yes.
That was the moment that we were winning or losing.
Yes. And I think I said Joseph's earlier with the tackle. It wasn't. It was Aaron Carter who needed the pass. I mean, Aaron Joseph did great. He was 9 tackles, a fumble recovery, a touchdown with that. But
yeah, I mean, we finally picked one off for a touchdown, pick 6.
Yes, Colton Hood. Yes, 23-yard pick 6. Gotta love it. Defense, they own that. A couple portions. They kept us in the game. Defense it's the main mentality. This is the biggest cliche in all of football is bend, don't break. And that's what they did yesterday.
Yeah. They bend and they don't break.
I feel like where they made their mistakes, like you said a minute ago, not tackling, allowing they've been great of only allowing 100 rushing yards a game, and to allow 240, I think they well made up for it with the sacks, with the tackles for loss, with the forced fumble and the pick.
Yeah, said a win is a win is a win is a win in my book. I don't care.
Is a win.
An SEC win is an SEC. An SEC road win is an SEC road win.
Shoot.
Whether it's at Starkville or Florida, the only one that doesn't count is Vanderbilt.
Because that's a home game. We've gone almost 18 minutes, so we're going to step out for just a second and let your browser decide whatever it is that you get this ad for.
It's whatever you're looking up on the internet, folks. So if it's Pornhub, it's not us, it's you.
Wherever you are, we are. And we are at TN Fan Talk. Would you like to be on the show? We'd love to have you. Find our link tree in the show description. No experience or equipment is needed. Now, back to Tennessee Fan Talk. Here's Bird and the Duke.
Being that Tennessee gets an away week, a bye week,
we're not going to lose this week.
This is going to be the best week. We do have to go around the SEC and just talk about a few of them.
What, the upcoming games? We're going to talk about this week's games at all?
What? No. Yeah, we get to spend a little bit more time because we don't have to talk about Tennessee for this upcoming week. What about Notre Dame? I mean, it is Arkansas.
I mean, Pittman's gone. They fired him today.
But good Lord. And he knew it was coming. He in his presser, he knew it was coming.
Yeah, if you want some cliches, the pigs were barbecued by the Irish. They brought their potatoes with them. They brought the potato salad to the barbecue. I
mean, for Pittman, you hate that you lost the previous 2 games by a fumble. Yeah, it's just. You couldn't help that fumble.
But I mean, some of that's on him because he's managed. I mean, he managed it poorly. He could have kicked the field goal.
Yeah,
I know.
True.
In the second.
Yes.
In the Memphis game, he could have kicked the field goal. So.
But Notre Dame just killed him.
I mean,
absolute killed him.
Whipped the Boston butt out of him.
Vanderbilt 5-0, second time in 80 years. Of course, they played Utah State, so
I know you're excited for that since you're the closet Vandy fan.
we're gonna keep that up all season.
That's true. I've heard from listeners that also agree that you're a closet Vandy fan.
We both picked Ole Miss to go to beat LSU.
Brian Kelly ain't the guy.
No, I don't think he is.
He ain't the guy. He's a good coach. He's not an SEC coach.
No, agreed. A&M, hey, very shocking against Auburn because I still think Auburn is just absolute trash. I expected A&M to outscore them way more than 6 points.
Yeah, but going back to what I said about our game, SEC road win. Well, not that loss, but anyway, so it's still a win, SEC win. But they were at
A&M.
Okay, yeah.
So
they were in the Colt.
It should
might as well be Waco. Might as well be Waco.
Should have been a much better game.
I mean, I didn't watch it
for A&M. It should have been a much better game.
Mm-hmm.
3-point win for Alabama, which I cannot believe.
I couldn't believe it either,
especially since they did not score the second half.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I actually did watch a little bit of that. I was torn because I hate Alabama. I also hate Georgia. Like I said, I hate everyone.
I was pulling for Georgia.
I was happy. There was some part of me that was happy to see the Georgia fans just boo-hoo-hoo all the way home. Because all they ever boo-hoo-hoo about is not getting night games. So you got a night game.
You got a night game.
And you pooped to bed. You pooped to bed.
Of course, Missouri winning against an 0-4 UMass.
Yeah,
and as predicted, Kentucky goes into the cockpit and loses.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I mean, you think they should fire Mark Stoops. Think about this for a second. We were a Greg Schiano day away from Mark Stoops being the head coach of Texas A&M. Think about that for a minute. Could you imagine? Because if he's doing, I mean, it's probably, I would have to say it's probably tougher to recruit in Kentucky because they're so basketball forward.
Right.
But you have that. They should have that cold money.
You
think they should spend some money?
You would think.
If Vanderbilt can get pretty good,
right?
You think Kentucky should be able to get?
You would think.
If Missouri can be good, because nobody wants to go to Missouri. That's a terrible state. It's terrible. Except, I mean, the South Side's not too bad on the Arkansas line. It's not too bad around. What's that? What lake's that? I can't remember. Table Rock. Table Rock. It's not bad. But on the outskirts of St. Louis, now, Columbia, Missouri, who even knew that existed?
So, rolling into October 4th, you got Kentucky at Georgia, which is just not a game.
No, it shouldn't be.
Slaughterfest.
Clean up on the aisles.
Slaughterfest, yeah, in Georgia, where the stats, I mean, just are completely.
They're not in Kentucky's favor.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. SEC Nation goes down to Florida to Texas and Florida game, which could potentially be an absolute snooze fest. You got
so what you're saying is Texas the SEC, what's it called? SEC
Nation. SEC Nation.
The SEC Nation. I don't even watch it.
You know, the game day wannabe.
Yeah, the game day. I would rather watch game day, even though anyway. So they're going to the Texas game, pretty much is what it's for. It ain't a Florida game. They're going to the Texas game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. There must have been a bunch of other stinkers, and they're like, what's going to put up the best ratings on TV? Texas, thanks.
You know what's really weird about this is the very next game, which is also, it's getting the 3:30 slot as well as that one, is the Vanderbilt-Alabama game.
That's where game day is going.
Is game day going there?
Yeah, sure is.
I mean, you can have game day and SEC Nation. That we've had it.
It's happened to us. Yeah. Don't toot our horn too much, Bert. Every other fan, there's not too many things every fan base can agree to in the SEC, except for they all hate Tennessee. For what reason, I don't know.
So
I
that's
don't
why
know
we
if
get.
because
That's why we get both.
yeah, I don't know if it's because of the unity that we have as a fan base of just hatred of everyone. I don't know what it is, but that's one thing in the SEC that I have learned is that you can't. The only thing you can for sure guarantee is that every other SEC fan base hates us. And then you're going to have the hardos out there that's like, oh, you give yourself too much credit. We don't care about you, blah, blah, blah. And that
Yeah,
just
they
even
do. Yeah.
that even just reiterates the fact, buddy.
So in looking at that Texas, number 9 Texas, of course, unranked Florida. I've said that Florida has a good defense. Their offense is absolutely trash.
DJ Lagley, I said that's like one of the first episodes of the season. I said that dude was the truth, and I was wrong.
It's okay. Takes a big guy to know when you're wrong.
I'm a hand up kind of guy. I'll tell you, I was wrong. He stinks. Now, could you blame the offensive coordinator? I don't know that much about the Florida team because you know me very well. I watch Tennessee and Tennessee only. That's it. Unless there's like another game on at the same time and we're at a bar or something, I'll glance around. But so I don't know.
I said it's funny. As soon as Tennessee game ended, I said how that ended. Tennessee stays at 15, and of course, they stay
I'm fine
at
with
15.
it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. The AP poll means nothing. I'm not shocked that Alabama jumped in front of us. They beat Georgia. Georgia beat us. That's how they think. Blibbity bloppity put.
Yeah,
right?
100%. So the Texas Florida game, Florida with a good defense.
Yeah,
Arch Manning proving not to be great.
He's a little sus at the moment. That's what the kids say nowadays. He's a little sus.
Little sus. Does it end? It's a home game for Florida. Do they pull out a big win against number 9?
No, they don't. But if they do, it might save Napier's job for at least a little while longer.
I would think that it would, but I am definitely picking Texas.
I don't think there's no chance in hell that they win. But if they do, I would have to suspect that saves Napier for at least until Tennessee beats them.
Correct. The other 3:30 game, not speaking of a not in chance in hell to win, I don't know the last time that Vanderbilt has gotten up into a number 16 position. But
James Franklin era, you'd have to think.
You would think. But they're not going to be there long because Alabama is going to put a hurting on them. Payback for last year, plus it's in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, this is a very bad analogy that I'm going to say right here, but it's kind of truth. You know how people just feel sorry for some people? Like, say you got maybe somebody that's missing a few crowns out of the box. They got a little something wrong, and everybody feels sorry for them. So everybody loves a good story. Everybody loves the Vanderbilt story because you know what? These nerds have been stuffed in lockers their entire life, and now they're good at football, or they seem to be good at football. And now we're going to, who have they beaten? They were tied with Utah State. Now, I get it. They came and blew the doors off of them. I get it. You're not going to do that to Alabama.
No, you're not.
Everybody loves a good story. And that's the
Alabama went a second half without scoring against Georgia.
That's a Georgia defense compared to a Vanderbilt defense. I'm not saying they're bad, but I'm not saying they're Georgia good either.
Yeah.
And Coach Lee, he's probably on the short list for some jobs.
Yeah. It may be a shootout.
Now, Diego Pavia is he is a fraud's fraud.
It may be a shootout.
He's like a televangelist on TV that's giving you the holy water. I don't trust him.
Ty Simpson with 1,138 passing yards. Diego Pavia with 1,211.
Against who?
You could say the same for Alabama.
So they beat Georgia?
True.
I don't care. They didn't score in the second half. They beat Georgia.
True. But definitely an Alabama win.
I would have to, as bad as I hate to say it, yes.
Yep.
I'm not going to watch it, but yes.
Kent State at Oklahoma. Don't know how in the world they have that going on in October.
It has to be a $4 million game.
And then Mississippi State at A&M. Go Aggies.
That might be a good game. Mississippi State, after watching, they're sneaky good, especially for compared to what they came from last year.
Oh, 100% compared to what they came from last year.
But it's a lot. We're in a different world. You can buy a team. SMU is the number one. Southern Methodist down in Dallas is the number one point that you can buy a team if you got enough money.
They were in the hunt last year.
And they were for a little while this year, but they're not no mo.
Yeah. Jeff Lebby has definitely turned that team around in 1 year, in one off season.
Yeah, I mean, like they bought some of them, but it's okay. That's what you got to do.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Part of the sport.
So A&M at number 6.
I'm going to pick Mississippi State.
Mississippi State has gone 13 straight SEC losses. Do they turn it around?
I think they beat. I think they can beat Texas A&M because I've always thought Texas A&M were frauds too. Even though
they're down there,
at the end of the day,
they're down there at Kyle Field in the Colt.
Well, when you play with cowbells, it's still loud. It's still loud for the defense. You know what I mean? Still out on the offense too.
Tennessee getting a week to rest up before they host a interim coach with Arkansas.
That's going to be the one.
That's going to be
Bobby Petrino. Is he going to come out in a neck roll?
That's going to be the sneak right there.
Is he going to come out with a neck brace on? Is Darren McFadden coming back from the dead?
It's who did they say? Oh yeah, Petrino is the interim coach.
That's who it is. Yes.
Oh, you can't tell me that wasn't play. Actually, I think you said that last year.
I sure did. He's on staff. I think he's offensive coordinator.
You said this is planned. They're going to bring him in.
It was a coup. They were setting up the coup, and bam, here we are.
Yeah. I hope y'all are upset. I'm upset with me. Yeah, okay. Well, since you're upset with you, bye-bye.
I think Pittman used to coach at Tennessee, or he played at Tennessee, one of the two.
I feel like he was some sort of assistant.
I think he was offensive line coach.
Something like that.
Under Phil Fulmer, I feel like.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
They're kind of built the same.
Around the SEC, we've got some players to watch. Ty Simpson, now a player to watch. You got Trinidad Chambliss at Ole Miss to watch.
That is giving some culture to Ole Miss down there. I seen him flying the Trinidad and Tobago flags at all the tailgates. Giving them a little culture
as much as you don't like to hear it, Diego Pavia, you got to watch out for him. Joey Aguilar, of course.
Yeah, he's going to steal your freaking mutual funds. Your pensions.
Defensively, Tyree West, look out for him. KJ Bolden from Georgia. And Miles Capers from Vandy, another Tennessee name pops up on the list for players to watch, of course, is Joseph's as well.
Just not next week, folks.
Just not next week, no. a much needed rest.
But you did hear me say Mississippi State's going to beat A&M, right? Go ahead and mark it down.
Dude.
Who's Ole Miss play? Are they off next week, too?
Yeah.
So that was all the games we have.
That's it.
It's Florida, Alabama, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, whoever they're playing.
It's Kentucky getting slaughtered, Florida getting slaughtered, Vandy getting slaughtered, Oklahoma paying a whole bunch of money, and
that must be an early homecoming game.
And then your pick for the upset.
There you go.
At Kyle Field.
Mark it down.
You heard it here. The Duke says it's going to be an upset. If A&M plays like they did against Auburn, Mississippi State will upset them.
If Mississippi State runs against A&M like they did us, they'll beat them.
Yep. 100%.
Wherever you are, we are.
That was the wrong one.
You've been listening to Tennessee Fan Talk. It's where the orange and white come to life. If it has anything to do with the Vols, we're talking about it. Thanks so much for listening to the show. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. But wherever you are, we are. And we are at TN Fan Talk. Would you like to be on the show? We'd love to have you. Find our link tree in the show description. No experience or equipment is needed. Keep bleeding orange, and see you next time on Tennessee Fan Talk.
Go Vols.
Big orange.